Good morning, YouTubers, family and friends. Sitting poolside again today, early in the morning, around 7 a.m. Just enjoying the peace and quiet and having my cup of tea, green tea. And it's John's day for swimming. Every day is his day for swimming. I get him up about 6:30, 7 a.m. every morning and get him in the pool. And he loves just hanging out in the pool. Water is his best, funnest thing to do in his life is swim. But I want to report to you today kind of how my carnivore diet's going. I discovered the carnivore diet from on YouTube, surfing YouTube, because of my health problems with my foot. Open sores on my foot for over 2 years, trying everything to get them to heal, and nothing seemed to work. Get a little bit better, and then it would go worse again. Get a little bit better, go worse again. So I finally, stumbled upon this carnivore diet where I've completely eliminated sugar of all types, including fruit and all processed foods, all of that. Really, it's non-food. Processed plant-based foods, it's not even food anymore. The way the mass production of plant-based vegetables, fruits, and all types of grains are today in this world, all the pesticides and herbicides and all the shit and the way they produce them, mass produce them in factories and everything is absolutely just insane and doesn't even conform to anything of how our bodies were designed by God to live. All that stuff is just terrible for you. And so it looks like I got little girls at the store here. Today's their day off for Lizelle, so. Hello. Hi. What can I do for you guys?
I will buy a biscuit.
A what?
A biscuit.
A biscuit?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one?
No, the handsome one.
This one?
Yeah, handsome one. I know.
Which one? Fudge bar?
3 pieces.
Or
3 pieces of candy bar.
if I can get in here. This one?
Yeah. I no. Give me another 2 pieces.
2 pieces of the fudge bar?
Yeah, another 2.
Okay.
No.
You still want this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough. Enough na din. Oh?
Now how much is it?
Another one of Hansel.
Another Hansel?
Yeah. Hansel.
How about this kind of fudge bar? That's a
No,
different.
they don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Another one of Hansel.
Hansel,
Uy,
okay.
no na. Enough na itong money. Wala na tayo money. Yeah, that one. Okay.
So eight each.
Plus
Yes. So 16, 32. Yeah. Okay.
balon po yan. Masuko si Sir.
18,
Hindi na po din yung balon tayo, ha?
10.
Tapos na, ha? Ay, sulod po.
Okay. 18 peso.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a good day in school. Bye-bye. Very cute. Very cute. And that's, like I said before, the reason I have this store. I don't make money at it. Absolutely not. Maybe my wife does. She siphons off it all the time, but I love it as a public service, community service, you know, and have an interaction with the community. That's good for me. Like she was really good with English and stuff. Most of them are. Sometimes the understanding's not there, but most Filipinos, you know, and all the kids, they get taught English in school, right? In school, so there's no problem really with communication so much. I have a harder time communicating with my wife than I do with most other Filipinos. Well, it looks like the inverters are coming online here this morning. Hopefully it's a nice day and I can get a full day of solar power. I hope so. Anyways, back to the subject before I got some customers there at the store. Carnivore diet, right? So this thing, I mean, it's a absolute revolution. It's a complete change of thought and getting all that stuff that the world says you should be eating and really isn't even fruits and vegetables, the way they're mass produced and industrialized these days, and if you buy them in a grocery store, they're not even close. They've been genetically enhanced. They've been crossbreeded, and they're all kind of hybrid, and they keep introducing stuff to make them sweeter, and the way they've all been genetically changed by all these producers in these labs and everything, you're not even getting close to the way that these fruits and vegetables were designed originally by God and given to us thousands of years ago. All that's been taken away now. So when you see any kind of fruit in the big grocery stores or vegetables, no, that's all been genetically enhanced, and it's not even what it was ever designed to be as far as your nutrition or anything. Well, I mean, you can, even the stupidest person in the world, if you grow your own vegetable and eat it out of the ground at your house, then go to the grocery store and take that same vegetable and eat it, it's going to taste different. Why? Because all that shit at the store has been genetically enhanced to mass produce it. And all the good nutrition and everything, all you're getting is a bunch of fiber. And I've noticed this on my autistic son, John. He's 22 now, and you know, I feed him fruits and vegetables, and a lot of the stuff we get, fruits and vegetables that he eats, is from our own gardens and from our own trees that we pick the fruits right on our property, right? But still, his poop is just a huge, massive bunch of fiber. So that's another big, huge clue to me that I never really pay attention to before, and now I am. I'm slowly getting him off of this high fiber, high carb diet that he's been on his entire life. Why? Because I never found the answer, and I don't know for sure it's the answer, but I'm just going by other testimonies and other evidence, and other doctors really have dug into this whole low carb, high fat, protein diets, which is the carnivore diet or the lion diet, whatever you want to call it, which is only your meats and your fats. I mean, it's eggs, meat. Some people like cheese, but to keep it simple, eggs, meat and eggs, and salt. Make sure you're getting your electrolytes too. Salt and potassium and magnesium. Make sure, like a lot of the organ meat that you eat has all those great things that your body needs in it, potassium, magnesium, and all that, especially liver, right? Some people can't handle liver, but then you can take a supplement of that if you need to. But you have to, like, I'm just starting with this, right? I'm like 15 days into it. Let's see, 18 days into it right now, and I immediately, within 8 days, I lost 20 pounds. Then since that time, my my inches have been reducing, like around my waist, around my butt, around my calf, or around my thighs. The inches have been going down, so the fat is being burned through ketosis. My fat in my body is being reduced, and my muscles are getting bigger, right? Because all the increased protein I'm eating from the meat. So my weight is staying almost even. It's like 207 to 209, right in there every day. And I eat between 1 and 2 meals a day, and I'm slowly getting where I can do a longer period of time of fasting. And it's been bothering my mind for years because I know that the Bible says that fasting is good for you mentally and physically. So, I just never really put it all together before. And now I'm pumped. I'm so excited about this because I know that maybe after 22 years that my middle son, John, who's autistic, might be able to come out of his condition just by me changing his diet to this high fat, low carb diet and get all the sugar and everything out of his diet. Just like I'm trying to do right now. I'm kind of testing it on myself to see how my poop is coming out, because that's one thing with John, if he never had fruit in the early days, he would get really constipated. Well, I just got to be sure that if I start John on this and slowly get him into it, that make sure the fat is high fat content, so that all gets so lubricated and that he doesn't get constipated. So I'm so excited because this is a real chance for hope, because I know so many people have been healed of all their ailments, allergies, pains, conditions, metabolic conditions, autoimmune diseases, everything, cancer, you name it. That's why this is a revolutionary thing. That, this is what we've been so brainwashed into believing, that we're supposed to be eating all this other stuff, and a little bit of pure, original, God-made berries and fruits and vegetables that was on this planet thousands of years ago. Yeah, that's fine once in a while, but still 80 to 90% of our diet throughout the centuries that we've been on this planet, human beings, has been carnivore, meat-based, low-carb, high-fat, high-protein diets. Duh! Everybody's been brainwashed into thinking that's not the case. Why? Because they can feed more population and make more money off the people if they use plant-based factory processes with tons of chemicals and preservatives, and to make the cost low and to make the taste so good that people become addicted to this stuff, especially sugar. It's unbelievable. It all clicks now. It all, for years, and you're never going to change, because the addiction of sugar is so high. Unless you have a major health problem and you really understand what's going on with your body, like these people that become 400 or 500 pounds and they have all kinds of autoimmune and pain and all that, and they discover the carnivore diet, and they say, oh, I want to live. I don't want to die anymore. I really want to live. I'm going to try this. So until it really hits home with the person suffering, they don't ever want to change. Why? Because the addiction of sugar is so big, it's higher than cocaine or some of these opiates. That's how addicting sugar is. So tell yourself that. Your brain, it says, give me sugar, give me sugar, give me sugar. And you know what? The manufacturers and the people making lots of money off of you, and for the detriment of your health and your family and everything else, is just giving it to you as much as you want. Look at the statistics. The sugar consumption around the world is just through the roof, where it never even barely existed years ago. Just only in some fruits here and there and honey and stuff like that was from God. But now it's all been genetically hybrid changed to something where it's not even food anymore. Just a bunch of fiber that's making your body, and your body's not designed to process all kinds of fiber and then all these chemicals and preservatives and stuff. Good luck. You're screwed. You're absolutely screwed unless you wake up and snap yourself out of this addiction to sugar and processed foods and get into this carnivore diet and save your life and save your family's future. Basically, that's what it's about. And so I'll be reporting every once in a while. Like I say, I dropped 20 pounds right away, and now I'm losing my inches of fat because my fat's being burned from the ketosis process. Because your mitochondria is in every single cell in your body except for one. There's like 200 different types of cells in your body, and the mitochondria burns glucose, glutamate, and ketones. That's the only fuel that your body can run on. And all these ailments and stuff are addicted to glucose and glutamate. And your body was originally designed to run on ketones. Ketosis. Put your body in ketosis. Get rid of the sugar, get rid of all the carbs, and live for a massive amount of health and good future ahead for you and your family. I mean, this is complete anarchy against the system. If everybody went to carnivore, the whole world as we know it would collapse, because the whole world as we know it is designed on this massive industrial size scale production of plant-based toxic foods. And then they're in bed with the medical industry, the whole damn medical industry, the pharmaceuticals, all that, right? Because the food industry gets them sick on all this toxic plant-based foods, and then they get sick, and where do they run to? Run straight to the doctor, and then what do? Fill them full of pills and more chemicals and shit that's gonna even kill your body more. So come on, it's real easy to see, people. It's so easy to see once you finally, really, that light bulb comes on and you're like, oh my God, I've been lied to and cheated and deceived my entire life. So I pray for you all, and this is the discovery of a lifetime against the system and for your health benefit the way God intended it. So please, people, spread the word as fast as you can. I love you all. Take care from the Philippines. Please like and subscribe if you would. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.